Hey booktube, this is Kelly. Thank you so much for watching my channel, Books I'm Not Reading. I have tried so many times making this video now, I can't even believe it. So I guess it just goes to show you that after 500 videos, we can still have days where it's tough to articulate what we want to say. But I did want to celebrate, and I had a poll up on my community tab of how you guys would like to see me celebrate my 500th video, and the overwhelming response was to have a video with my husband Jason of Old Blues chapter and verse. So we are working on that, but he just needs to feel a little bit better before we're ready to film that. So that will be coming soon, so we'll just extend the celebration, if you will. But I just been thinking a lot about my channel, and you know, I'm sure 500 video, that's not necessarily a milestone for some people. Some people can probably make that many videos in a year. I'm just not one of them. I wish I could make more videos. I wish I had more time to film and edit and really try to understand some of the more technical things that go along with videos, but yeah, so I'm just doing the best that I can. I watched my intro video, the very first video I made on my channel, and I also watched my booktube newbie tag, which if you are new to booktube, if you're thinking of starting a channel, or if you're a small booktuber and you haven't done the booktube newbie tag, I would strongly encourage you to do so, because that is how a lot of people will find your channel in the beginning. Anyway, of course, in watching my two very first videos, I discovered there were a bunch of comments that I never responded to. I don't know if that's because things on the back end side of YouTube, in the YouTube Creator Studio, if I didn't know what to look for in terms of comments, or how it's changed a lot in the last it's been almost 5 years since I made the first video, and we'll celebrate my 5-year anniversary too. So we're thinking of how we should do that. I realized a bunch of people left very kind comments on those videos, and yeah, I never responded, so I'm so sorry. The real reason, I started a booktube channel for two reasons, and I don't know what my expectations were anymore at the beginning, in terms of subscribers, views, number of videos. I certainly wasn't thinking about what it would be like to have made 500 videos when I made those first two. But I had been in a reading slump for a really long time. I lost my job in 2015 that I thought I was going to be at for the rest of my life. And surprise! And I was told that I was creating a hostile work environment. So if you want to know, and maybe you've never made it to the end of one of my videos, but if you want to know why I end all my videos with be kind to yourself and be kind to others, it's really me talking to myself, because I suck at both of those things. It's all of you really who have shown me in so many different ways what real kindness is. But I am still not a kind person, and I'm still not kind to myself. So I just keep saying it over and over again in the hopes that one day it will sink in. But nonetheless, yeah, and so I started this channel with the hopes of sharing booktube with my husband Jason, which has been wonderful, and It has been so great to have somebody to help me with the tech side of things, and to have someone, you know, to bounce ideas off of, and film videos with. So that's been great. But what really came across to me in those two first videos that I made was that I had fallen out of love with books. I looked at books like 2x4s, truly. I know that sounds really strange, but I was just not that interested. I still read, but just not very much, and yeah, felt no, I mean, I wasn't interested in Shakespeare, which I have read at least one Shakespeare play every year since I've been on BookTube, which has been so wonderful. I'm so excited about Shakespeare this fall. And I, you know, would have never dreamed that I would have read as much Dickens as I have now. I would have never dreamed that I would, you know, give poetry a try. And so, yeah, these wonderful things have come from it. And I no longer, you know, not only is the library, my home library, you know, which again, it's a joint library, but it's overflowing. You know, my library cart can't take much more. So definitely that has changed, and again, you have all helped me. Some incredible recommendations, and some incredible just sending me books. I recently got from one of you this beautiful selection of poems by William Wordsworth. Isn't that the most gorgeous cover you have ever seen? So beautiful, and it's huge, but I'm really excited about this, which again, 2015, I would have been like, no. And they also sent me this fascinating book I'd never heard of called Parallel Lives, 5 Victorian Marriages by Phyllis Rose. Now, I don't know all of the marriages in here, but some of you might be interested to know that George Eliot is in here, as well as Dickens. And I think this would be such a great book to read in Victober. So I'm so grateful to that person for sending me those. And I've tried anyway to send out books as well into the world. I'm hoping later today to do some packing. When they're gonna get to the post office, I'm not sure, because we are expecting another epic snowstorm. Hopefully the last one for this winter. But yeah, so Monday and Tuesday, it might be hard to get to the post office, but I am going to package things up, and I have some thank you letters to write. But yeah, so thank you guys for all of the many ways you have inspired me and encouraged me, and yeah, helped me to fall in love with books again. So all right, BookTube, I think this is my last attempt, so I hope to God it all works. But anyway, again, BookTube, remember to be kind to yourself, be kind to others, and I will be back soon, hopefully with Jason and another bookish video. So we'll talk soon. I love to hear from you in the comments section. Yeah, so even if you just want to leave an emoji or give this video a thumbs up, I do appreciate it. I do notice it. It does mean a lot to me. Thank you. Bye.